Good afternoon, Mark here from the RL team. Today I'm in Lincolnshire inspecting winter barley RL trial. I'm just outside Welbourn on the heath. This trial was drilled on the 25th of September on shallow soil, as I said, on the heath. Field crop looks to be craft, but there are a few varieties with pigment these days. Yeah, it's fairly easy inspection because the trial was excellent. It's not super thick crop, but it's very even. The plots look in good condition, even in height as well. Across the side, I've seen quite a bit of BYDV on other locations across the UK, but this side I can't find any really. We've got 3 reps untreated first, and then 3 reps treated behind it. So untreated is no fungicides whatsoever, but it does get the BGR program. So for the lodging we have separate bunny electrons. So just give you, I mean, it just looked great with the barley trials when the ears are just out. Such a good variety. So quick update on what things look like. So this is untreated craft. The site's managed by NIAP, by the way. I don't know if they're running any sort of open days with farmers here this year, but yeah, if you have a chance to come and have a look and you farm nearby, it's well worth a visit. So, untreated craft, just to show you the levels. There is some disease about, but craft looks very clean. Now, craft does have good overall disease resistance. Yeah, it's excellent considering it's no fungicide whatsoever. I'll have a look at a few varieties. Just quickly, this is SY Kingston, new entry. 6-row hybrid on our list. This is Bordeaux. I will talk about these varieties in a minute. 2-row feed. I hope you can hear me because it's quite windy and there's also a plane overhead. Just trying to show you what disease there is. So when we're looking for brown rust, it's in Belmont is the highest yielding 6-row hybrids on our list. Does well across all regions, but disease-wise, it's good on Rinco, but it's quite weak on brown rust. And although at the bottom, yeah, you can see there is some. I can actually see some mildew as well, and there's just some brown rust developing. Okay, I've got some little bits here on the flag leaves as well. As I said, a bit breezy. Yeah, I mean, considering it's completely untreated, that's still pretty good. But yeah, it is there. So it's going to grow up in the next few days. And we've had some windy weather. Better conditions for disease development in these untreated trees. So hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll see a bit more differences. Let's look at the levels of mildew. This is Orwell, popular variety, 2-row feed. It's got disease-wise, its main weakness is mildew, and I mean, yeah, I can see some there. But again, considering it's still completely untreated, yeah, it's there, but levels are still fairly low. I've also seen a little bit of Rinco candidates, but it's actually not at all. So, but it's just to show you it's there in the background. A little bit on the new varieties on our list. We've got 5 new varieties on our list this year. 3 2-row feeds and 2 6-row hybrids. 3 2-row feeds are all very high yielding. They've made a little jump again. And the UK yields 106 or 3, and the East yields 107. They're actually origin of certain diseases, especially let's say. But at the moment, TARDIS got no real weaknesses, and a 7 very good. So yeah, good lodging resistance, very high yielding, and no real weaknesses at the moment. Spec weight of 69, which is okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So the other two are Bolton and Bordeaux. But we'll see them later in the season, videos. But yeah, Bolton, very similar story to TARDIS, similar yields, very good resistance to lodging, maybe slightly later at a +1, but it's really late. Again, no real weaknesses. If you had to find any differences, maybe the Bolton slightly better on real tunes. TARDIS still change. Yeah, so new entry, and then the third one is Bordeaux. Bordeaux is similar yields again, but it's slightly weaker on some of the diseases. But then on the other hand, it's got a slightly better spec weight, so high 69. Have a look at these new varieties when you have a chance. There's two new 6-row hybrids. See if I can find one of them. Well, we had it. So one is SY Kingston, and the other one is called SY Thunderbolt. So with the 6-row hybrids, what we're seeing is that they're all obviously quite high yielding. And what the breeders are working on at the moment is to get the spec weights, better spec weights, and good disease resistance. And both these varieties are very high yielding. Here's this one. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, very high yielding in all the regions. With Kingston, it's got a very high west region yields. Well, it's high yielding in all regions, but its western yield is very high. They are both relatively early to mature, slightly earlier than Kingsbarn and Belmont, and the disease ratings are pretty good as well for both. No major weaknesses at the moment. Obviously, still quite good. This one just treated. That doesn't help. Yeah, there's a bit of brown rust in here. Like I said, it's got a 7 for brown rust rating at the moment, but we had fairly limited data, so it could still change. We'll see how that develops. What I would say about these new 6-row hybrids, they're all high yielding, they're getting better spec weights, well into the 69s now, high 69s, like Kingsbarn did as well. But the resistance to lodging is quite moderate. So the Kingston is comparable to Belmont, and this Thunderbolt is a 6, which is the lowest on our list. So they've got great yield potential and decent quality potential, but they really need careful management with PGRs to keep them standing. And I think that will be especially the case for this one. So yeah, I'll give you more updates about barley trials later in the season when I'm on a different site, or maybe when I come back here, see if the disease has developed. But yeah, overall great looking site. Very happy with this.